Arsenal launch Adidas third kit for 2026-27. Arsenal have officially unveiled their third kit for the 2026-27 season, a yellow number that bears more than a passing resemblance to the away strip worn 5 years ago. It's a smart enough design, inspired by a colour closely associated with some of Arsenal's most memorable chapters. The shirt features a subtle lightning graphic across the body, paired with the minimalist Arsenal cannon in place of the full club crest. That said, some supporters may be left wondering whether Adidas could have been a little bolder given the opportunity. The lightning motif continues onto the shorts, which is a nice touch. They are available in both blue and an alternative yellow version. To mark the launch, Arsenal teamed up with French filmmaker FX Gobi on an animated short that takes supporters into the world of the Arsenal state of mind, a place where creativity, joy and belonging come together through the people, places and stories that make Arsenal unique. Adidas adds, the film is filled with references to North London and Arsenal culture, bringing together local landmarks, familiar faces and moments from the club's history in a celebration of what connects Arsenal supporters across generations, borders and backgrounds. The new third kit is available now from Arsenal and Adidas. Prices start at £85 for the replica shirt, while the player spec authentic version costs £120. Long-sleeved, women's and cropped versions are also available for anyone looking to complete the collection. The new 26-27 away kit, inspired by the iconic 1991 bruised banana kit, celebrates the stories that live behind the shirt. Stories that begin in childhood and stay with us for life. Since the Invincibles, since that Bergkamp goal, since Rice's free kick goals under the lights, since joining Hale End, since hearing Arsenal chants sung as lullabies. Every supporter and every player has a story why it was always Arsenal. The 26-27 away kit is for those stories and for the new ones waiting to be written. Arsenal and Adidas have unveiled the club's new third kit for the 2026-27 season, and while it draws on some of the most recognisable visual cues in the club's history, the overall result feels notably different from any recent releases. This is a shirt built around heritage, but delivered with a much lighter touch. Most obviously, the kit marks the return of Arsenal's iconic yellow for the first time in 5 seasons. It's a colour that instantly evokes memories of some of the club's most memorable away days, giving the new design an immediate connection to Arsenal's past. Yet rather than relying on nostalgia alone, Adidas have used that familiar foundation to create something that feels thoroughly modern. The pale yellow base is paired with navy blue detailing across the Adidas branding, club crest and trim, while subtle burgundy accents on the collar and cuffs add another layer of depth. It's a clean, balanced colour palette that feels refined from every angle. What's particularly interesting is the way Adidas have approached one of Arsenal's most famous design signatures. The shirt features disjointed sublimated stripes that serve as a contemporary reinterpretation of the club's iconic lightning bolt graphic. Arsenal fans will immediately recognise the reference. The lightning motif first appeared on the legendary Nike away shirts of 1994, 95 and 1995, 96, before being revisited by Adidas on more recent releases, including the 2021 20-3 shirt and last season's away kit. This time, however, the execution is far more restrained. Rather than placing the lightning bolt front and centre, Adidas have opted for a subtle tone-on-tone treatment that blends seamlessly into the pale yellow base. The influence is there, but it doesn't dominate the design. Instead, it adds texture and character without overwhelming the shirt's overall aesthetic. That approach feels particularly significant because it reflects one of the biggest design trends we've seen across football kits this season. After several years of increasingly bold graphics, oversized patterns and attention-grabbing prints, many brands appear to be moving towards cleaner, more sophisticated executions. Arsenal's new third shirt fits perfectly into that shift. The historical references remain, but they're woven into the design rather than shouted about.